It's happening again. We're just 2 games into the season, and the Pelicans are already dealing with an injury to one of his star players. We're going to give you an update on the injury report as they get ready to take on the Boston Celtics tonight to try to get their first win of the season inside this edition of Pelicans Digest. What's good with it, y'all? It's your people, Melz On The MIC, back once again inside Pelicans Digest. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for subscribing. If you still part of that percentage that haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for, baby? This is where you get the best analysis, opinions, and more about the New Orleans Pelicans right here on Pelicans Digest. It's Melz talking about those Pels. And, okay, we got the game against the Boston Celtics tonight. You're 0-2. They're 0-3. So somebody's got to get this first win tonight. Both teams are struggling, especially when in the front court is where a lot of these guys are struggling at, while Boston is dealing with a lot of injuries to Jayson Tatum, and also that could be a possible injury from Jaylen Brown being reported tonight. Pelicans got another shot to win a winnable game. They have another chance to win a game. But this Boston team is just like the Pelicans in a lot of ways because they're dealing with front court issues as well, and we're going to get into that in a few minutes. But first, what y'all want? Y'all want the good news or the bad news first? Which one y'all want? Y'all want the good news or the bad news first? All right? I mean, we try to be positive on this podcast, so I guess we're going to start with the good news first. And the good news first is, knowing you're going into a situation against the Boston Celtics that may be limited in their front court capabilities, I went into this game thinking tonight would be the night that you would have to probably start DeAndre Jordan or Derik Queen. And, I went over and checked out the Pelicans practice report, and you've probably seen it on the Pelicans social media, some of these photos of DeAndre Jordan out there pretty much coaching up Queen, getting ready to play the 5. Because, again, I've been adamant on this podcast about hopefully not allowing Derik Queen to play the 5, but now he has to because you have to throw him in the fire because you've been down so many big men with injuries. But the more good news on that front is you're getting one of your big men back. Missi was seen on the court practicing. We thought this man might be gone for a while, for a couple of weeks. He ended up being labeled, listed as day-to-day. And the good news is he's available tonight against the Boston Celtics. And he's going to be needed. And he is going to be needed. So that's great news to hear. Yves Missi's ankle injury says he's okay and good to go. He has been cleared to play tonight against the Boston Celtics. Also, another player that got cleared to play is Carlo Makovic. He has been cleared to play as well. So you're getting 2 of your bigs back right on time. Right on time. Perfect timing as you get ready to go against the Boston Celtics team, again, that is limited in their front court. That team is severely limited in its front court. They got bigs, but they haven't been able to rebound, which is why they've lost their first 3 games. They got rebounded a lot against Detroit the other night, despite Jaylen Brown's 41 points. And this is also a Pelicans team that was getting destroyed in the front court against San Antonio a couple of nights ago. So, again, you're getting your bigs back. You're going in there with almost a full cadre of your bigs now, with Missi, with Makovic, with Queen, and even DeAndre Jordan if you want to throw him in there. But if this is the case, then if you got Missi back, I wouldn't mind seeing Queen play the 4 tonight. You could put Queen back into the 4th position tonight, especially with the news that I'm about to tell you about in a few minutes. But Boston, again, is dealing with a lot. Boston's new stable of big men, led by Neemias Queta, Luka Garza, and Chris Boucher, have been average rebounders at best throughout their careers. The Celtics have routinely gone small this season to maximize their remaining defensive skill, and it's hindering them in their rebound quest. And again, when you consider that Jaylen Brown, he's still dealing with a hamstring injury. He went off for 41 the other night, but they've been handling that situation as day-to-day, according to the Boston Celtics injury report that came out today, which says that he is being listed as questionable for the game tonight against the New Orleans Pelicans. So, again, and Jayson Tatum ain't going to be there. So once again, if you're the Pelicans, you have a prime opportunity to win this game. You have a prime opportunity to get your first win of the season against this Boston team that is struggling. And you're also getting Missi back. You're getting Akovic back. You're going to have most of your bigs back, okay? So all you need to do is have them contribute tonight. And contribute, especially offensively, if Missi can get back and if he's at 100%. If they can contribute offensively tonight, because I think the guards are going to do what they're supposed to do tonight. I think the wings are going to do what they're supposed to do tonight. But, I mean, you hate to say this is a must-win. You really do. I hate to say this is a must-win for the Pelicans, but I think it has to be, especially considering what you're going into in the next couple of weeks with a lot of these teams, including the Clippers and others, as you continue down this tough stretch of mostly road games. Now, you're at home tonight. Got a chance to win it tonight. I think you can. That's being positive if you could get the whoever you got playing 5 to contribute tonight. Okay? That's what I think. Now y'all want to get to the bad news? Y'all want to get to the bad news? I guess I'll go ahead and give you the bad news then. I guess I'll give you the bad news then. I'm sorry. I gave you the wrong graphic. Here's the bad news. Zion Williamson has a new injury, a left foot bone contusion. And he's being listed as questionable for the game tonight. Don't know if he's going to see him tonight. Don't know if he's going to get to play or not, but it's already happening. It's already happening. But at the same time, you know, while this is going to be frustrating to hear, this should have been expected. Because if he says ouch at any point in time, if you're the Pelicans, you got to put him as questionable at that point. Okay? And the fact that this is something I talked about before. This is why you would hope that Zion can work on his mid-range shot. Because all that that hard pressing into the paint, banging into bigs, trying to you know, twist and bend to get around them and get the ball to the glass, that's taking its toll on him, man. He has to develop an outside shot. He has to develop an outside shot if he wants to continue to have a long career. If he wants to continue to have a long career in the NBA, he has to get a shot in some way, shape, or form. Because 82 games of that sort of banging that I'm talking about, pause, is in more ways than one pause. It's taking its toll, man. And here we are 2 games in already, and you've seen that this is a majority of how Zion has been playing. He's been playing this normal, you know, explosive, drive to the paint, you know, and try to crash into it and get rebounds self. He has to develop an outside shot. He has to get that mid-range jumper down if he wants to survive this 82-game season and survive in this league for another season. Because we're 2 games in and he's already being hit with the questionable mark on the season. But this is supposedly a new injury to Zion Williamson. This ain't just something that has been nagging or lingering. This is something new. So, again, tonight you have a chance to win. Will he be out there? I think he probably will be. It depends on how confident are they in Derik Queen taking up his load tonight. Because, again, you got Missi coming back. You got Missi back. You got McCollum back. You can run those 2 at the 5 or Jordan at the 5 if you want. I think if you put Queen in Zion's position tonight and let him play the 4, you might have a better chance tonight because now you got the added front court size and depth that you need. You got a rim protector to help him out. And like I said before, Queen is good on help defense. So I think if you're the Pelicans, if Zion Williamson plays tonight, this should be a big night for him. It should be a big night for him. But if he doesn't, it could be a big night for Derik Queen. And that's what you got to hope for, is that this is going to be a big night for Derik Queen. What are your thoughts, though? I think the Pelicans could take this one, man. They got every opportunity to do so. What are your thoughts on the action tonight? And do you think this is another start of the beginning of the Zion Williamson injury express, which comes every season? What are your thoughts on this? Clap back with your thoughts tonight. And also tonight, well, you know, I'm getting set up to go live and stuff. So, Willie, give me a couple games. And then pretty soon we're going to have live watch-alongs and also live shows to talk and discuss live and get the comments in. So just give me a little while. We building it up. But I appreciate you for helping build up the Pelicans Digest community, man. Thank you so much. We're over 3,400 subscribers. Let's keep the number going up, man. Like this video, share this video, and make sure you subscribe to Pelicans Digest. It's Melz talking about those Pels. And, man, let's have some fun tonight and hopefully get a W tonight. Let's go Pels.